strong.
Okay, recent events in the nation ranging from, the Lekki massacre to peaceful protests being hijacked by the government and hoodlums to things that have happened beyond our control to Nigerians making fun of very serious things using memes. There's been a lot happening, and it feels like in the midst of such confusion and such chaos, it is very easy and it is very it's not unfound for divisions to be found in the midst of the youths who were once very, very unified just very recently. In this episode, I want to bring to you guys, I want to bring to your notice things that some people are doing that might not exactly be positive or might not exactly be in our favor as a united front. Also, I want to give voice to a question that has been on many people's minds and has come with very conflicting opinions. This is Lifestyle Talk with Tara, and I am your host, Obiyan Omotara. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to address is how people go around spreading fake news. I mean, is it not enough that our proof of violence and things, live videos that we are making are being discredited by the government, to make us seem like we are a disorganized, or make us seem like we are looking for trouble, or make us seem like we are a troublesome group. I feel like when people start to post videos that are, or news that is unverified or not exactly true, what you don't understand is this is a very sensitive period, and what you're doing is to create more panic and more fear, and you're making people lose hope. Imagine the situation where they said DJ Switch has been arrested, or that video that was going around and people were saying that Eniola Badmus, the Yoruba actress, had been shot and had died. People are in their houses thinking, oh, I know where this person is, and all of a sudden they hear this news and they're just heartbroken. We've heard of people committing suicide because they just cannot handle the trauma of recent times. So please do not be that person that would lead another person to doom by posting fake news, and most annoyingly, just for clout. Please let us be sensitive in these very sensitive times to one another. Let us be kind to one another. Let us verify every news. I know that it's very tempting to want to trend an hashtag, or to want to make yourself get more followers by what you're posting. But please let us not forget that people's lives are on the line here, and let us make sure that we are always able to verify our news before we start spreading it. The second thing that I want to address is how at the beginning of this whole thing and at the beginning of the protest, people were calling out certain celebrities, or even almost all of them, and saying, they were really bashing the celebrities who were not coming online to lend their voices or to talk about the protest or to talk about NSARS. It's annoying. I'm not saying that it is right for these people to not want to lend their voices, but at the end of the day, it's their choice. Before you slide in that person's DM or drag their entire generation on your timeline, ask yourself this: what have you really done for them that would make them want to risk their lives, their families' lives, their social standing, all of that for you or for the general populace in this? It's not enough to say, oh, I stream her music, oh, I watch his movies, I follow her on Instagram, I've added to it. No, like, the truth remains that if they were not working their asses off to churn out good content, you would not be patronizing or watching them. So, in the end, it boils down to you really don't know what people are going through. You don't know the threats that they've received. You don't know what they are trying to protect. Put yourself in those shoes. I'm sure they see what is going on. I'm sure they would love to help. But sometimes people's hands are tied behind their backs and you can't see. So before you judge that person, take a chill pill, relax, and let us give everybody the benefit of doubt. Okay, the very last thing that I want to talk about is not a lot, is now there is a divide. Now that the whole protests have calmed down, people are thinking, should we go back out to protest, or should we just take a chill pill and let everything die down? some people are of the school of thought that this is not the time to back down. We're able to make government shaking, do this and do that. We need to keep pressing forward. This is not the time to let the contributions of our fallen heroes go in vain and all of that. We get it. And then some other people are like, this is just the time to go back into our, shells, not our shells, but go back indoors to re-strategize, go back to the drawing table. Twitter is our forum. Let us know what we want to do there. Let us bring out agendas that we are going to follow. And, because the truth is, if we go back out there in our numbers, we are not just exposing ourselves to more killings. We're not just exposing ourselves to more casualties. We're exposing ourselves to more ridicule, because I know that you guys have been seeing what is going. They are discrediting everything that we are doing, and so we need to seriously go back and have a plan that would work, a plan that has great structure and good pillars and would actually see through to the end of this thing. But I'm not one to impose any opinion on anybody. So if you feel like you have a varying opinion, or you stand with one of these two sides or school of thought, make sure that you comment in the comment section. Let us know what is going through your mind. Let us know what you feel about this. Do you feel like this is not the time to back down, we should keep pressing forward? Or do you feel like we need to go back in and re-strategize and make better plans? Let us know in the comment sections, and we promise to make it interactive and engage you guys. And in the very next episode, maybe we'll be talking about this even more. I'd like to share some of your opinions in the very next episode, so let us know what you're thinking down there. Do not forget to subscribe to this video. Until the very next time, I'm your host, Obiyan Watara, and this is Lifestyle Talk with Tara.